This is Thomas Newton at Mercedes-Benz of Farmington, the one that's responding to your inquiry on this 2008 Land Rover Range Rover Sport. I just got your email. I apologize for not being able to make this video sooner. I got caught up with clients over the kind of the afternoon period, and then I had a training that I had to get to. So I wanted to make this video mostly so I can show you the condition of the vehicle, explain a little bit of our process. I know you're way across country, so doing a lot of things remotely is not something that I'm unfamiliar with. So I have a lot of clients that purchase from out of the country, but it's a little bit easier if you know who you're working with, the vehicle condition. I kind of point out every little flaw and thing well beforehand, and that way you can get a better sense of if this is the right vehicle for you or not. So let's check it out. All right, what I'll do, like I mentioned, is I'll just kind of go around the exterior and point out things. I do want you to see just kind of the condition that this vehicle is in, at least aesthetically. Every vehicle that we sell here does come with a full inspection. We've done our own reconditioning efforts here, and we provide all of that information. It looks like there's a little scratch kind of right here. I mean, there should be something after 87,000 miles of driving. It shouldn't be perfectly clean, but everything else looks really good. Trying to point out we have new tires on it. These look like new rotors too. I'll show you the inside. So you can kind of see the condition in here. It is a little bit darker. Seat condition is actually very good. You can see that there's like a little bit of lines, but there's no cracks or tears. There's no rips or punctures. I wish there was like a light control that I could show back, because without it, let me just go to this back seat and open it up this way. Yeah, everything's looking really good and clean. There's also no smells in here, so this was not a vehicle that was previously smoked in. It does down here show that it has heated seats in the back as well. Obviously your settings for memory down there. In here we have, you know, the little toggle for which driver mode you want to be. It just barely snowed here in Utah, so for me to drive it around the block, I just switched it into the snow mode, raise and lower. You're probably familiar with Land Rover, so you know what to expect down there. Your cup holders, your little deep storage area down here. That was loud. Instrument cluster, or your center console area. Then I'll show you the instrument cluster over here. And there you go. So Jay, hopefully that gives you a good idea of what to expect from this 2008 Range Rover Sport. We've had it for just a little bit. It was recently traded in for a GLC. I'm pretty well familiar with where this vehicle has come from, previous owners and stuff like that. Essentially a family just had it for the life of the vehicle and sold it amongst the family, but has been very well maintained. You probably saw that on the Carfax. It's been to the dealership for most of its routine maintenance. A couple times recently with the most recent family member that had it, they took it to another oil place, but that was intermittent between taking it to the Range Rover dealership in Centerville, Utah. In regards to how we operate, we're kind of a funky dealership. It's not the normal style, but we call our kind of philosophy one price, one person, 1 hour. I guess we'd call it a slogan. Essentially, we give best price on all vehicles up front. We don't have any dealer fees or handling fees or dock fees. We don't believe in that. You work with one person the whole time. In this case, I'm the one that would be happy to, you know, do the whole process with you. So we don't have like commission salespeople. We don't have finance managers that we hand off to. None of that. I can help with the whole thing, and me and 11 others make up our sales staff. All of us do not get paid on commission. We're all salaried. We get paid bonuses for customer service. So if you leave here feeling it was a great experience, that could be beneficial to me, but otherwise I'm here to take care of your needs. And then lastly, once you decide on a vehicle, we get all the paperwork done and car detailed, gassed up, cleaned up in under an hour. So we want it to be simple and efficient. We have a very good what would I call that, track record here in Utah. We're the only Mercedes-Benz dealership in our state that earned the award for Best of a Best for customer satisfaction, as well as sales and shop performance. we're just kind of a unique place that it's really fun to work with, but it's kind of a unique dealership setup, and so there's no necessary back and forth negotiations on price. We just give the best price right up front. It's not always the rock bottom price, but we don't sell rock bottom inventory either, so anything that's well below our standards we just offload, get rid of at an auction and let someone else deal with, and that's just not the type of inventory that we like to have here. So let me know what questions you have. I'll make sure to include my contact information in the email that I send over. That way you can give me a call and we can discuss things further, and I look forward to helping you then.